Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Starbuck and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail part of 69. Nice! In this episode, we are going to be listening to this guy because I wanted to listen to whatever he has to say a while ago, but then ran off forgetting to. So we're going to do that now. I've been here so long, why haven't I been promoted yet? Am I doomed to do this for the rest of my life? I really am giving up. Before I came here, I had thought I was a genius chosen by fate. But after I arrived, I realized that I am actually nothing. Madame Herta can squash me with her pinky, even in my area of research expertise. Oh, okay, that's all you had to say. Anyway. Yeah, I found these really weird paper cranes in this room. We found one right there before, and then we found another one there, and another one there. And I think they're notes from someone, and I think I read the third one, so I kind of did it a bit out of order, but that's fine. What is this one? Letter from the Comet Hunter 2, so I'm just doing them backwards now. Great. To young researchers in the Department of Cosmic Geography, my young fellows, pals, or whatever, behold, a tapestry lies before you on which your former Department of Cosmic Geography colleague weaved in his discovery and realization after he made a breakout from the Herta Space Station for the Grand Cosmos. The Interstellar Peace Corporation won't sell you a word of what I'm about to say, even if you hand them 1,000,000 worthless credits that you have to sell your homes to get. And do you know why? Because what I'm saying here is about freedom, rebellion, and instability, things that evoke hatred from the IPC, which loathes risks and only cares about making employees mindless machines. The best the IPC can offer is to distract you with 1,000 exotic wares and 1,000 false choices from what truly matters. This is precisely why it attempts to please many factions. It's trying to hide the reality we live in under a facade of false prosperity and happiness. Now is the time to face the truth. When I was with the Herta Space Station, the Department of Cosmic Geography was looked down upon by all other departments. Those self-righteous biologists, politicians to be fortune-telling conjurers, and profiteers, all of them despised us, thinking that we were too incompetent to study anything else other than playing with stones and mud. But once you leave the Herta Space Station, you'll find that the truth couldn't be further away from what they led you to believe. Our knowledge of the scale of the cosmos is on par with that of the nameless who traversed the universe. Does it sound like I have a lisp? Just so you know, I do not have a lisp. If I did, I would tell you if I had a lisp, but it's just the microphone is not the best, so it can sound like I have a lisp sometimes, even though I pronounce my S's properly. C, not the. It's C. Yeah. I don't use the TH to pronounce my S's. S's. Yes. See, no lisp. It may sound like it though. Our desire to learn more about the geography of the universe was once blessed by the trailblaze Eon, who laid down star rails to connect the planets, linking the far corners of the universe, even the dark areas. The deity goes by the name of Akabili. On this Koas paper that didn't cost me a penny, I share with you the teachings they left us before passing away. Be proud and look skywards. Skyward? It's starwards. If you feel things are not going your way and that all is without purpose, or that the universe is dark and cold, blow a hole out of the Herta Space Station, make a breakout from the space station. You will find that the cosmos is yours to explore. I know this because I have done so. Disclaimer, the content of this letter is for members of the Department of Cosmic Geography only. Don't hold me accountable for your brats from other departments. Try your follow suit. Former member of the Nameless, now an armed archaeologist of the Intelligentsia Guild, Jose Lazaro. Yeah, that's who all the letters are from. And there's one more paper crane over here. Investigate. This is, letter from the Comet. I say comment every time. Comet Hunter 1. To any Herta Space Station researcher who picks up this letter, hi there, you still alive? Call it a bummer if you want, but the fact that the space station is surrounded by antimatter legion is hardly news to anyone. The entire universe knows about it, except for the indifferent head in the sand bunch worshipping preservation. Other folks would at least make a bet during their downtime on how much time the space station has left. If you ask me, I'd say the space station is done for. Didn't think the Legion would actually do their job this time. Bad news from the space station though. I, on the other hand, made a small fortune out of this. I wonder how livid your Madam Herta must be. My new boss has made it clear if this genius really does need help, the Intelligentsia Guild is willing to put everything on the table as long as she recognizes that the Genius Society is not any better than the Intelligentsia Guild. Shut your ass up, bro. What say you? Tell her about this generous offer. If things do work out, send your reply to the World's End Tavern. There's a seat if you walk in. Turn left and walk 5 steps. You'll find it on the 9th row. The one with an iron bell and an Aster falcipalis plant hanging over. Oh, falcipalis? Falcipalis plant hanging over. Shove the letter under the 4-liter Capocali tankard. Ha. Obnoxious former researcher of yours, Jose Elizaro. Goodness me! Farewell, Comets, Hunter. No, not farewell. I had to read all that version information. Don't. Just don't. Missions. Alright, what do we want to do? Side missions? I think we do, yeah. I think that's a great idea. We'll do Paniconi later. Requiem Mass. Oh, it's right there! Oh! Perfect. Listen. Oh, Arlen, yeah, he went missing, I think. Those photos made every staff member anxious. Arlen, what should we do? What should we do? If it were up to me, we shouldn't do anything since we're not even sure what's shown in those photos. Enough. It's not like the station has never encountered strange phenomena before. Go tell the rest. I will lead this investigation myself. Why take on this all by yourself, Arlen? If anything happens like last time, what happened? Oh, it's you. We're discussing. Did you not see me when I first arrived, Arlen? I mean, your hair is blocking your eyes a bit. Yeah, but... Oh, it's you. We're discussing the recent photos of specters circulating around the Spurs Station? The space station. Whoa, scary, that's it. Looks like something weird got mixed into the batch. Whoa, scary! That's just the tip of the iceberg. Other staff members have taken more photos of the same thing. Recently, the security department has received multiple sightings of this unidentified creature. It moves around stealthily like a ghost, and only a photograph can reveal its shape. It may have a connection to a certain curio. Too busy with the station's reconstruction, none of the research labs have any more personnel to spare for this investigation. They always claim they are busy all the time. All excuses. Patui. That's right, Arlen. You really shouldn't take this on all by yourself. Well, someone has to. When the ball is in our court, we should just take it. If we kick the ball back to the other court, that just means we've lowered ourselves to their level, wouldn't you say? You're silly, truly. Miss, the lead researcher Asta says this is a lot too. I should remind you that everyone in the security department already has their hands full with routine danger elimination tasks. We simply don't have enough. We simply don't have the people. That's right. I still have so much work to do, like that one and that one. All right, Starbuck. You wouldn't refuse the request from a recovering patient, would you? This is an emergency, so I do need your help. I already sent the people to gather all the witnesses to the specters at the reception hall in the base zone. Let's go and interview them before coming up with a plan. Okay. Go into the base zone. Around there. Lucas? I don't know. Those pesky things just don't know how to hide themselves. They kept getting photographed one after another, and now everyone's looking out for them. Who? If they were caught, who is this? If they were caught, even with my gift of the gab, there's only so much I can do for them. Life of protecting Curios' rights is just filled with twists. I want to learn about this photoed spectral things. Who was caught? Who's them? I want to learn more. Photoed spectral things? What are those? I've never heard of it. I think you got the wrong person. I am Lukacs, the justice fighter, and I have been fighting for the rights of non-human creatures on the space station ever since I became a researcher here. A man as righteous as I am has no knowledge of any activities regarding nefarious spirits and their related photographic activities. Some said that the spectators are also a type of curio. Is that true? That makes sense, but do you have any evidence that this is the case? Alright, seeing that you're not from the Curio Collection Squad, I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. After all, I can't sacrifice the safety of the masses and ignore the bigger picture just for the freedom of the few. I do know a little about the Curios. They're scientifically called Wubbaboo. A species of astral spirits collected by the Department of Ecology. They managed to escape during the Legion of invasion. Honestly, if they just went into hiding, there would have been no trouble for the rest of the space station. However, recently they've been appearing in groups very frequently, it's as if they were plotting to take up more living space and stir up an uprising. After giving it much thought, I came to the conclusion that this is a special scenario that goes against the overall interests of Herta Space Station. Lukacs, the justice fighter, will no longer be aiding and abetting them and covering their tracks. You think they're up to no good? It is entirely possible. You don't know, the Wubbaboos are infamous for their manipulation tactics, so they have been nicknamed Jinx. Okay? If they were to gain crucial intel on the ecology of the space station and figure out the researchers' weaknesses, it's quite possible that they may even wreak havoc on a scale that could rival the Antimatter Legion's invasion. Hey, aren't you that Captain Arlen? What? From the security department? Let me tell you something in confidence. Wubbaboos are sneaky and mysterious. Even fully grown humans are scared of them, which is why people will try their best to avoid any encounters. However, they somehow have a connection with children and often share a close bond. If you want to know more, you can go ask the two little kids over there. Usually I wouldn't even think about infringing the rights of non-human creatures. However, this is a special situation. Hopefully the little robots will understand me. Two kids? Oh. Level 2 researchers. What? Looks like the adults over there are very prepared. You have to promise me you won't accidentally spill anything, okay? I know, just leave it to me. Oh, it's Adler! Huh. No matter how righteous they appear, how charismatic they are, how pitiable they present themselves, we must not tell them anything. Got it. You can be such a nag sometimes, you know, Adler. Okay, I'll stop. Here they come. Shush. Oh, it's Big Brother Arlen. Oh, Arlen was with us. Oh. Well, you just couldn't see him while talking to that guy. Okay. Ever since the monsters came here, Big Brother Arlen has been so busy that he never came around anymore. Xiling misses you so much. Big Brother Arlen misses you too. Me? Starbuck is right. I'm always thinking about the safety of the staff members. And because of that, I would like to ask you about this rumor of staff members accidentally taking pictures of some airy entities. I brought some of them here. Take a look. I've seen them. If Big Brother Arlen is here to ask about Wubby, Xiling has nothing to tell you. Sorry. Wubby? Spilling the beans right from the start. Never mind. I am Adler from the Department of Ecology. You may not have seen me before, but if you've heard of the Adler's tier system used station-wide, you would have known the surname my father and I bear. Xiling's Xiling's Wubby is indeed one of the spectators you mentioned. They are the Curio Wubbaboo from the Department of Ecology. Wubbaboos are considered a subspecies of astral spirits that exist in the form of spiritual entities. They are also known as Jinx to some people. If you're curious about them, I may be able to give you a brief explanation on their existence. Yeah, that's right. Little Adler is our genius in the Department of Ecology. No one else can outsmart Adler. You mean out-achieve. I told you many times, outsmart is about cunning. I am all about work and intellect. Alright, little Adler, don't be anxious. Since you brought up Wubbaboo, Starbuck and I want to ask you a few questions. That's gonna take like another 10 minutes. Are Wubbaboos dangerous? That's one hard question to answer. You see, Wubbaboos are different from humans in their way of thinking. There is no active concept of malevolence. Yeah. However, fuck. However, the chaotic behaviors they exhibit in line with their nature, often cause unpredictable damage to their surroundings, which can be perceived by humans as being harmful. Where can we find Wubbaboos? This question is difficult to answer. Or Wubbaboos, I mean. I am a journalist type of scholar, not a specialist. Generalist. Just based on these photos, Wubbaboos can appear anywhere and everywhere. Likely the specific pathways of their movement can only be discerned by those who take care of them. You seem to be hiding something. I am not. As the walking encyclopedia in the Department of Ecology, I'm just answering your questions on behalf of Wen Xiling. That's right, I messed up just now, so Adua is now helping me not tell on myself any more than I already did. ... Adua, in my professional opinion, your answers were vague, evasive, and only offered very limited help. The specters in the photos are Wubbaboos. Wubbaboos. Oh, the specters in the photos, the Wubbaboos, have already disrupted our order on the space station. I need to recover them as soon as possible to prevent them from further endangering the space station and bringing potential harm to our staff. Impossible, as I said. Impossible, as I have said, they are not malicious. They only act in accordance with their most basic instincts. That's right, that's right. We're very similar with Wubby. We won't harm people on purpose. At most, they just pull some pranks at places. Xiling, please just stop talking. And the level of danger they pose will be determined by the security department, but first I need to find a Wubbaboo just to see for myself. Check a few more just to be sure, the more the merrier. For all we know, Wubbaboos could be extremely dangerous. No, I don't think so. Let's not rush ourselves. I do fully understand where you are coming from, Captain Ireland, but we really don't know where the Wubbaboos are. After all, we're just scared little kids. We're too timid to deal with mysterious entities like these, aren't we, Xiling? Every word is a fucking tongue twister for me. It's so annoying. Oh yes, that's right. We really don't know. Please leave us and be Please leave us be and go search for the Wubbaboos elsewhere. Adua is right. You guys should totally go ahead and do as Adua says. Judging from Wen Xiling's answer, I have a feeling that Adua knows more than he's letting on. She even said that they're very familiar with the Wubbaboos. These two kids are too brave for their own good. In that case, let's keep our eyes on Adua. We might be able to gain some clues he's already gone. Let's follow them. This way? I don't know. Definitely not. I hear a chest. Woo. Is everything here? I brought all the things you need too. After completing your tasks, go back quickly. You already got the attention of the security department, so please stop trying to make more problems. Woo woo woo. It just won't work. Even if you put on a terrifying look like that, Captain Ireland is the head of the security department, and he is also with the hero who helped thwart the Legion's invasion of the space station. With those two together, even the biggest one among you is no match for them. Woo. Anyway, take the stuff and leave quickly. Freeze! We've got you surrounded! Stupid kid. Hey!
Is that all?
Yes, that's all. Is that a Wubbaboo? Oh, Wubbaboo? That is cute. Look at that thing. So, that's the scary Wubbaboo? God Both of you adults are so shameless. Going out of your way to stalk a kid like me. That's right, we did. This is me outsmarting you. You adults are only good at one thing. Making up excuses for your own actions. Adler, what are you and Wubbaboo conspiring to do? Tell me now, and I promise I won't hold you responsible. There's no conspiracy, I was just numbling to myself. Did you hear the Wubbaboo talking? It does not speak human languages, and it has no need to because you can understand it. The little Adler from the Department of Ecology is a master of languages of different species. We are very much aware of that. If you insist on being tight-lipped about this, I will have to find the director of the Department of Ecology. Oh, please don't tell Auntie Henkel about this. I'll tell you everything. After the Wubbaboos escaped, they stayed low profile in the space station for a long time, and we played together a lot. However, recently they have been mobilizing en masse for a certain collective aim. Even this one, my best friend wanted me to find some things for them, all of which seem to have a connection with a certain researcher. I don't know what this is for, but they certainly don't mean to hurt anyone. I didn't tell anyone because everyone in the space station is an adult working on their own research projects, so it's hard to find a playmate, and I don't want them to be recovered just because of some baseless accusations. I never expected that you had this childlike side to you. Alan, you should decide whether this should be considered a crime. Childlike side. Adela has already acted like an adult. And I was a bit concerned at some point. So, as you've already established, the Wubbaboos are mobilizing to work towards a certain objective, which I believe will be the new focus of the Security Department's investigation for now. Ooh, did it say something? It says, I will never reveal our goal. It also said, mind your own business of the scariest of us all, will eventually come and make your lives difficult. It said that much with just one sound? Maybe now we should just stay out of this. That thing's threat means nothing to us. One sound? One sound? You can rest assured that I translated it faithfully. Tisk, looks like we're stuck in a stalemate. And if that's the case, my only option is to make a concession by arresting this one for an internal report. Woo. Lone Wubbaboo. Is it crying? Wait, unless it says if you can prove that your intentions are benevolent, I will consider telling you the location of our base. It can negotiate too, so how do we prove our intentions are benevolent then? As I've mentioned before, they were trying to collect the belongings of a certain researcher named Ikura Shu? Not one word, I know. Ikura Shu. That researcher's belongings have all been taken away by the Legion monsters. All the other Wubbaboos and I have been spending a huge amount of time and effort on retrieving the taken items. That's why they kept getting photographed. They were so occupied with dealing with difficult opponents that they had no spare energy left to stealth themselves. If you can help them out, then you're a friend. Otherwise, it still won't tell you a single word, even if you threaten to take its life. Jesus. I won't, obviously. There's something fishy about this researcher thing. Beating up monsters, leave it to me. We can all take a step back. Leave it to me. Taking out the remnants of the Legion also falls within the Security Department's purview. Apart from our duties, we can also help with Wubbaboo's request at the same time, which is like killing two birds with one stone. Just leave this to Starbuck and me. Woo. It says, happy collaborating. My comrades are already present at the scene, just waiting to strike. Hopefully you will be able to recover Eruka Shu's belongings as soon as possible. I'm waiting for your good news. Okay, nothing else? Wait, what's this? Investigate. The device is automatically locked. To unlock it, please enter your password. Choosing numbers randomly with eyes closed. Wrong password. If you forget your password, please select recover password to recover it. Please don't attempt to use this device if you don't need access. Recover password. Verification protocol in progress. Verification protocol Verification successful. Verified as space station researcher. Please choose retrieval method, verification code, or secret security question. Verification code, security question. Checking permission level, verification in progress, verification successful. Please answer the following question: who has had the biggest influence on your life? Parents, co-workers, Madam Herta. Madam Herta! Madam Herta has had the biggest influence on my life. Correct. It's correct. Impartial, wise, objective, three-dimensional, and to the point. Madam Herta admires such thoughtful and conscious young researchers who dare to tell the truth. Please answer the question. Please answer the next question. What is the most outstanding research result you have achieved on the space station? Joining the space station, detecting Type 35 effects of alpha rays, none so far. Joining. Wrong. No. How can how can a debut be a peak achievement? There is no ambition. Please answer the next question. What is the okay, this one. Wrong. Okay. None so far. A correct, humble, and self-aware answer that shows bravery to admit shortcomings. Madam Herta admires such thoughtful and conscious. Okay, yeah. Please answer the last question. Where is the spare physical security card for this terminal stored? In the tank of the magical toilet. Okay. The mystery contained in the flying paper crane on Peppy's dog tag. Toilet? Wrong. Mystery. Correct. The security question has been verified. Reboot and reactivate the device to log in. Congratulations, the device activated. Progress 10%, 20%, 99%. Please check your permissions. Identifying user information, identified backup device, decloaking successful. Find an origami crane near this terminal to solve your lack of credentials. There! Oh! An origami crane, lightly scented, you gently take it apart and use some words, and some words unfold before you. When there are only 5 minutes left in this world, I only want to choose you, I only want to look into your eyes. Your glistening brown-black eyes, now, how would I like to shrivel away beneath them? Oh, shrivel away beneath them. Even if I had to see you go away in a desperate farewell, Jesus, until I turn into powder and dissipate in the wind. Did I finally disappear like dust in the wind? As a reader, you care deeply whether or not the story remains unfinished. This is evidently not the terminal's password. Where is it then? There's another one. An origami crane that perhaps contains the password for this terminal. You gently take it apart and some words unfold before you. If they hadn't stopped me, I would never have parted with you. I just want to have you as my companion to live my days fully. We can laugh together even if we are watching boring soap operas. I really like you, Peppy. What? I even brought some cookies for you to grind your teeth on. Something doesn't seem right. You dimly recall Peppy being Arlen's puppy, and can't help but worry about the mental state of the researchers aboard the space station. This is evidently not the terminal's password. There's the last one. It's got to be, right? An origami crane that risks falling apart with the slightest touch. You gently take it apart and some words unfold before you. Sometimes I feel like I have the rainforest. I have a rainforest inside me. As long as you are nearby and I can hold your palm, the plants in the rainforest will flourish and warmth will surround me. Why does the rain pour down every time you have to leave? When the river of the rainforest breaks its banks and rushes down, maybe because my tears have blurred my vision. Whoa. Only someone who's remained single for a long time could be so full of nonsense. It's me. You mercilessly determine the author's emotional state. That's my emotional state, although I'm not in love with Peppy. No, I'm not. This is evidently not the terminal's password. What? How many are there then? Wait. It's not in between there, is it? No. What are we doing? Nothing behind there. Where would it be then? Find an origami crane near the terminal. But where? Wait, actually, where are these? Where is this paper crane? Nothing down there. Near the terminal. There it is, in the plant! This origami crane doesn't have the power to fly, but it can solve your lack of access permissions. You can't wait to unfold it. Huh, of course, the password's gotta be simple, right? 123 321 123 4567. Oh. Okay, well, I found it. Device activation progress has reached 99%. Please enter the final password to unlock access. 123321123457. The device screen turns stark black, followed by the familiar startup page. However, your heart holds no joy. Only the endless exhaustion from following complicated procedures. Password entered correctly. Login in progress. Login successful. Congratulations, you have now entered a virtual wasteland devoid of any documents. Was that it? All of that to log into... Oh, okay. To log into a computer with nothing on it. Great. Okay. They won't see me, right? Wubbaboo! Wubbaboo. Woo 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 woo. I don't understand what it's trying to say. Never mind. Just leave the rest to us. There's no time to lose. We are purging Legion remnants and recovering researchers' belongings now. Help with deal with the monsters. This thing? It's gotta be right. It's facing it.
Try that again. Nap time. You're annoying. My turn.
I've no interest in conflict.
I'm on go. No.
Is that
the
it?
end of the story in your
That
own
was
way.
it. The Wubbaboo's gone now. Oh. Cabin of corrosion. Healed wind. Nice. I've been reading for a long time, haven't I? Is my volume good? It is good. Nice. There's another one. Woo 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 woo. I don't understand what it's trying to say. Never mind, just leave the rest to us. There's no time to lose. We are purging Legion remnants and recovering researchers' belongings now. Take that thing out.
Tough luck running into me.
Ridding the anti-matter Legion from Herta Space Station. My #1 specialty.
Fighting is meaningless.
My #1 specialty, though.
Lance at the ready. Try that again.
We have full ultimates.
You can't run. Nap time.
I've no interest in.
Nice. So it's gone now? Yeah, it's gone. What? Seal. Holy shit. Sin 41 homeward cloud messaging. I have to read this. Male origin planet. How did we get this though? Did we get one from saving the other Wubbaboo too? Oh no. Planet Zin 41, male type, family greetings, examination result passed. No memetic virus present. Examiner Elizabeth Watson. Sent to Department of Ecology entry researcher Eruka Shu. Seal. Dear Shu. Your dad and I are very happy to have received your third letter. It made him so happy that he lit a harmonious joy. That he has saved for many years to celebrate. What the fuck are these noises? I've just got to say. I couldn't stop him. You know what I'm talking about. Ever since the Slinkins announced the ban on spices? What? All related products have been removed from our daily lives. Your dad is risking being arrested and physical punishment to celebrate. He even showed the entire town your letter. Please understand that he's not trying to breach our family's privacy. It's just that he's genuinely proud of having you as his son. That night, everyone bunched together to read your letter. The curio in the space station that you mentioned is something unheard of here. And the descriptions of the researchers you work with, well, to people like us who have spent their entire lives on Zin 41, they sound like geniuses compared to even the Slinkins. However, according to what you said in your letter, the Slinkins aren't the embodiment of the truth nor the domain of the universe. Then does that mean they aren't able to bring our civilization to its apex? Are there really more majestic beings than the Slinkins? What? To be honest, this is a little too much for me. I tried looking through historical records in the pile of dusty books about the period before the Slinkins arrived, but was stopped by your father. He said that the only reason I would attempt to do something as risky as reading banned books is that I had nothing better to do. I was about to use your words to talk back to him, but he said that if I had the time for that, I'm better off gathering another basket of leaves from the spice fields so that we would have enough money to send you a few more things from home next harvest season. I thought about it. Your father was right. These things are better left to you, young people, to think about. Oh, and there was a boy who got really excited reading your letter. His name is Milo, and he used to attend the same academy as you. Jesus Christ. Let me think. He stood on a chair and said, you have brought brand new knowledge to everyone. He said that you were the fire bringer, or something. He quickly left after saying that. At the time I'm writing this letter, he has already been missing for 22 days. And today, in the foggy morning, his body was discovered. The morning fog has been very thick recently on Zin 41. I think it's because the Slinkins have increased the burning of spices. I think they're celebrating some sort of holiday or welcoming someone important. A number of small spacecrafts flew frequently around the Slinkin residential area, but I digress. Back to Milo. He was lying in the wilderness 100 meters from the Slinkin residential area. His eyes, mouth, ears, and abdomen were stuffed full with used spices. Oh! The townspeople all said this was a warning from the Slinkins. We buried Milo on a small hill and on the side where the dark yellow lilacs blossom. A few people cried, including your father. They loudly denounced the thick smoke and how it makes their eyes hurt, but quietly claimed that Milo's individualistic style cost him his life. If he had an idea, he should have talked to everyone about it. They also said that he was stubborn like a pair of fire tongs and didn't rat anyone out until his death. Don't worry, after what happened, I won't ever let your dad carelessly share your letters again. Oh, I've also got something that's been bothering everyone. Aren't you working at Herta Space Station? Then what does Madam Herta mean? Is that a person? From your descriptions, she sounds like a Slinkin. Intelligent, wealthy, cold, like a little crazy. Oh, and a little crazy. You've dealt with Slinkins on Zin 41 for more than a decade, so it's no surprise you were able to earn her favor. Obviously, I'm not saying that your work isn't just as splendid. I believe that getting number 1 in your evaluation is a result of an immense amount of hard work. But then again, you've already proven you are capable of that. when you first passed the exam and received a ticket to board the space station. Oh, and that Master Capote you talked about, him being so nice to you shows that there are more good people than not in the cosmos. Or why would the stories of the Galaxy Ranger be passing around everywhere? If you are a big celebrity on the space station as you say, then you need to be even more careful and restrained. Please don't mind my nagging, I just don't want you to be impulsive and pay the price for it. A mother knows her son better than anyone ever could. Well, that's all the reminders I have for you. I've been dreaming about you lately. In my dream, you locked yourself in a black house. It makes me very worried. Maybe it's because I'm getting old. I let my imaginations get the better of me, and it's been affecting my sleep. I'm always worrying about you. I'm always worrying about if your work is going well, if you're eating enough, if you've lost weight, if you're wearing enough clothes, and all sorts of other questions. I had the Astral Logistics send you a pair of wool pants. I spent the entire season netting, but it was rejected by the space station. They said that everyone there wears protective uniforms and have no use for something crude like this. Your dad was furious and tossed the pants in the new house we purchased for you. We basically spent all the savings we had from harvesting spices on that house. We're not recklessly spending money. There aren't many other luxuries to be had. With the Slinkins rolling the place, we both hope that you can get married and start a family of your own soon. But if you don't plan on staying on ZN41, then that's a whole different story. After all, that would be something completely beyond both of our imaginations. On Shu, Mom, Shu. Mom wishes you health and happiness. Hop on a warp ship soon and come home to us. Seal, or S-E-A-L. Fucking hell, that was quite the story, wasn't it? Calyx. What the hell? That is a big Wubbaboo! Look at that Wubbaboo! Whoa! We gotta take this monster out. Yeah, we gotta take him out.
Oh, great. A walk in the park.
Okay.
Fighting is meaningless.
Lance at the ready.
Wait.
Try that again.
Full ultimate.
Lance ablaze. Lance, forward!
Nap time. You can't run!
The truth of life is sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
I'm...
Oh. That was close.
Try that again. You can't run!
No interest.
What? Wubbaboo. Wubbaboo. Woo 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 woo. It doesn't look very different from the one before, from the one from before. So it's only larger in size than the other ones. Yeah. Should it be gone? We took the thing out. Just a giant Wubbaboo. We found all the things, Adela. Woo. You're back. What did I say? We found 3 items. Uh-huh. With just one glance, it already knew you had all the things. The little buddy is very impressed. After all, monsters can be quite a challenge to defeat sometimes. I'm curious, why do the Wubbaboos want researcher Eruka Shu's belongings? I don't know. I asked the little buddy before, but it never answered. According to Wubbaboo's habits, maybe this Eruka Shu offended them in some way, so they are taking revenge by confiscating his things? The name is Eruka Shu. It feels somehow familiar. Is he the one who reported the Spectre photos? The one who's handling the protection net? Handling the Wubbaboo researcher. I don't know. There might be some clues among the items. Starbuck is right before handing them over to you. May we go through the items first. We ought to have a thorough check after getting our hands on such important evidence. Okay, I read through them. According to this letter back home, his diary and his research report that we have on hand. He's just an ecology researcher with low access clearance, and he once served as a Wubbaboo researcher and caretaker. At some point his research fell through, and he was transferred to handle the space station's anti-gravity protection net's daily repairs and ionization balance maintenance. Before arriving at the space station, he was a 1 in a million genius on his home planet, but here, his evaluation was extremely low, making his life here a lonely, uninteresting one. From his diary, we understand that he felt unfulfilled, but in his letters back home, his mother seems to have high hopes for him. Looks like he has a habit of reporting good news only. I agree. Most people who left their homes carried that mindset because they don't want to worry their parents. He lied about his status and claimed that Madame Herta gave him high praise and that he was very appreciated by his seniors, all to make his mother proud. So the belongings that Wubbaboo wanted me to find belonged to such a researcher. How unrelatable. After all, I, Adela, have never faced a dilemma such as an unsuccessful research. Woo. It just said, haven't you looked enough? Pass the items to me now. Seeing how you have proven yourselves to be on its side, it now acquaintances on pointing you towards their base of operation, which is at the end of the disposal side. Remember, only you two are allowed to go there. Now? Base of operations. Oh, it's another big Wubbaboo. Oh, Wubbaboo. Could I have just gone over there? No, I couldn't have. Okay. Don't mind me! Uh-oh. Whoa, there's a bunch of Wubbaboos in there. What? Oh no. These stupid consoles. No. It's not what I want. Not what I need. Maybe it's that one. Maybe that's why it's hidden. No, I just fiddled with that one, didn't I? Yes, that's the one. Yeah, okay, we got it now. Investigate, what's that? Wait, hold on. Island. So this is what it is. It's just a... What are they all looking at? Why are there so many Wubbaboos in here? That's so cool though. So what's exactly happened? Do you still remember that was what was written in the observation of Wubbaboo behavior? On Wubbaboo behavior? What kind of Wubbaboo would gather in an empty room? Happy, sad, angry, calm. Happy? Sad Wubbaboos would gather in an empty room and share their unhappy thoughts. Oh. Well, how was I supposed to know that? Not only that, the name Erukashu is carved on the memorial stone they are guarding in this room. Oh, memorial stone. The carving looks new, it must... Oh, the carving. The carving looks new, it must have been built recently. These Wubbaboos are gathering his belongings, not to prank their previous caretaker, but to destroy order on the space station. And not to destroy order on the space station. They were mourning a late friend. Looks like this researcher named Erukashu perished during the Legion's invasion. Oh, no wonder neither Adler nor I seem to be able to recall the name. I didn't think Wubbaboos, the seemingly feral and heartless astral spirits, would cherish friendship more so than the humans do on the space station. Well, these little guys don't seem to be that feral. Yes, you're right. They are indeed not feral. Come to think of it, they even seem a bit cute. Yeah. Which reminds me, we should set up a similar type of memorial site for those who lost their lives under this stampede of the Anti-Matter Legion, so as to offer condolences on behalf of the station. Yeah. As for Utica Shu's memorial stone, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to have it stand here for eternity. With belongings scattered and the memorial stone secured, the ceremony is now completed. The Wubbaboos can now be appeased. But why does it seem that they still have no intention to leave? Let's just capture them and bring them back. That's a bit too heavy-handed. Let me think. Oh, I've got an idea. Starbuck, what do you know how to take a picture? A picture of Wubbaboos gathering in front of the memorial. A picture of the giant Wubbaboo guarding the place by itself, and a picture of a couple of Wubbaboos sharing their grief. I hope you can take a few pictures that would fit these descriptions so we can materialize them. Internalizing the friendship to make it resilient and enduring is what I think would truly leave Wubbaboos at peace. Oh. Wow.
Great. The more the better.
Wait, no. Stop! There. There's one. There's two. And there's three. Oh, and I did it. If we have pictures, then that we can keep forever, maybe the Wubbaboos can finally fulfill their wish. The pictures are all done. Thank you so much. I didn't expect these little things, which were often mistaken for specters, to have a soft side. Looking at these pictures, I think it's time they leave. It all began with this collective goal of theirs, and now that it is finally realized, they should be able to continue living in peaceful coexistence with their staff members. But there is still one last thing. This is a small token of appreciation for being such a kind witness to all this, Starbuck. So, please take it. Oh, to all of this. Adela said that the Wubbaboos prepared a unique blessing just for you, using the special technique of their species. From now on, you will be one of the very few who can understand them. They are indeed a species of full wonders. The space station should be the best place for them. As for the humans and the Wubbaboos, all our lives have to go on. However, perhaps in the future you can drop by more often to have a chat with them. Think of it as a commemoration of this encounter. Wubbaboo. Nice. What's this though? On the dusty floor of the room, and at a quiet corner of the disposal site, a card can be seen glimmering faintly. This special access card is vaguely distinguishable from the others. The corners are chipped and the writings are worn out. It's unclear if it works. When the light is at a certain angle, the words 1,000 stars can vaguely be seen printed on the card. 1,000 stars access authentication. Oh, wow. Anyway, I'm gonna end this video here, so I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you never miss a video. And I'll see you guys in the next Honkai Star Rail video. It's probably going to be a, going into, the simulated universe again. So with that said, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Take care, and goodbye.